Welcome to Not From Here, a podcast dedicated to past versions of ourselves
and the current versions of all of you. We are your co-hosts. I'm Riley Klauza.
And I am Isa Rodriguez. And we are just a couple of Michiganders turned New Yorkers trying to get a grip.
Have you ever been made fun of for the way you say things or thought, damn, I never even realized I had an accent?
Well, we have too, because we're definitely
not from here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, it's such a good warm-up.
It really is. It gets the tongue moving, the lips
tongue,
moving.
yes.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
We should actually add it in to theater departments everywhere that there is a new vocal warm-up added.
And it is the Not From Here intro.
It's our intro.
Thank God.
How are you doing today?
Don't even. Are we going to act like
something
normal
massive
episode?
hasn't
No,
happened?
we're jumping right in. We'll get back to how I'm feeling later. What happened?
Okay, so I got engaged last week, days after we filmed last, and I, for the first time on the podcast ever, was like, I think I want to get married. Should I tell the class? And you all heard, but yeah, it was so much sooner than I had ever, like, in my brain planned it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, we had talked about it, you know, been together for 9 years. Hard not to have a conversation about the next 9. But no, I was really so off. Like, in my brain, I'm like, okay, 10-year anniversary is May 2026. So, like, then.
Yeah.
Or, you know, March.
Yeah. By March.
April.
Oh, why?
I don't know, like right before. So then it's
spring.
like, oh, like
the lead up. Okay.
first anniversary engaged.
Cute. Okay.
I mean, still true, but I was just off on the. You guys,
my
Riley was a huge part of it.
You guys, we haven't debriefed it yet. Like, this is a live debrief.
We waited.
We did wait, but also we haven't had time. Like, we haven't had a moment, like, one-on-one to actually talk about everything that, like, happened and was put into this little day.
No,
little
because
day. It was
we're
the best
so-
day ever. I wish we could relive
it over and over again.
So fun. Do you want to hear my POV?
I would actually love nothing more.
Okay.
But before you tell the POV, I just need to say, I've loved Riley Klauza for 3 years now, close to. And listen, she is incredible at so many things. Keeping secrets?
No.
You know, she's good at it, but she confides here and there in the close ones, and I just was so impressed that I was so shocked. I had no idea that Riley knew anything at all.
Oh,
so
well,
crazy.
Thank God. No, it was truly like the acting challenge of a lifetime. Like, I have never been more tested in my life. I had to literally talk about it in therapy every week because I was like, I just have to get this off my chest. Like, I just have to like say the words that like Issa's getting engaged and like in a safe place that will not be told to her.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay. We're going back.
We're going back
to like, I think it was end of August.
Okay.
End of August 2025. I am laying in bed. I'm FaceTiming my sister. You know her. You love her.
Yes.
And I get a text from Cameron and it's like, hey, Riley, like, could I give you a call? When has Cameron ever called me? In my
Riley's like, great. What could possibly be going on?
You know what? I clocked it. And I was like,
knew.
I was like, she's getting engaged. And I told my sister, obviously, I was like, Cameron just texted me. I think Issa's getting engaged. I got to hang up. I'm going to call you back. I got to go talk to Cameron. So Cameron calls me. I'm like, yeah, I'm free. He calls me. I pick up. I'm really giving you step by step.
Please.
And he's like, hey, and I was like, hi. And he's like, I bet you can guess what this is. And I was like, I just want to hear you say it. Like, what is it? And he's like, so I am proposing to Isa and like, I want you to be a part of it. And, you know, her family's flying in, our friends are flying in. And like, I have a day in mind, but I like wanted to make sure you're free. And I was like, okay, Cam, like what day? What day is it? I'm like, I'm free. And he's like, October 17th. Now, everyone. October 17th, unfortunately, was supposed to be when book club retreat was. And I book club retreat was planned back in April. And we had like a group of like 15-ish or so that were set on those dates. It was supposed to be October 16th through 19th.
Okay.
And we were supposed to be in the Poconos. We were not going to be in New York City whatsoever. Okay, just listen. So Cameron tells me this. He's like, yeah, October 17th. And I'm like, okay, so Cam, unfortunately, Isa will not be in the state on October 17th. Like, we're going to be on book club retreat. But I was like, you know what? Listen, this engagement only happens once. It's canceled. And he's like, oh, well, let's talk. Like, let's figure it out. And I was like, no. If everyone's coming in for this, it's canceled. Like, we got it. Like, don't worry. Of course, I would do it a million times again, over and over and over. I hope you don't have to get engaged a million times over and over and over.
Here's hoping that was one and done.
And I was honestly like, there was a part of me that was stressed about retreat, and it was my birthday weekend, and I don't know. I just like, it felt like retreat wasn't supposed to happen that weekend. In my gut, I knew that, and so when Cam said that, I was like, this gives me a reason to not have it that weekend. So then it was like a matter of like, what do I tell Isa, because she like thinks she's going
to book club retreat,
and like, what do I tell everyone? Like, what do I do? So then I call my dad, and I'm like, Dad, like, what do I do?
You'll never believe.
Unfortunately, Cam was like, don't tell anyone, and I told like 35 people. So I call my dad, and I'm like, Dad, like, this is the situation. I have to be in New York this day. I'm not going on retreat without Isa, and there's no way I can get Isa to not go on retreat unless I like ruin our friendship. And I'm like, fuck you. I hate you. Don't come to retreat. Like, and I don't want to do that. And I was like, plus I don't want like everyone to be at retreat without her. And like, I want to celebrate her. Like, I want to be there selfishly. Yeah. And so then I was like, you know what? I knew I had a hearing on October 23rd. Yes. All along, it was October 23rd. Sorry, everyone at book club. Sorry, Isa. I know. I also had to talk in therapy about like lying to everyone, because I was like, I feel like such a bad person. Like, I feel like so bad. She's like, it's a white lie for the betterment of like,
it is. And you can now, everybody will know what really was going on.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that book club retreat got canceled.
It's fine.
You can all blame Cameron.
So so then I'm like, okay, I'm just going to tell you and everyone that I have to cancel book club retreat because I have a hearing for my mom's, everyone, on October 17th. So that was the plan. I told you that. And I'm like, handled that all as well. And then Cam's like, hey, so like, I actually want you to be like at the engagement. I was like, Cam, I'm going to be. I'm just going to turn off my location. Like, she can just think I'm in Michigan. And he's like, no. Like, I want you to like be part of like the lead up. And I was like, oh, okay. Then I was like, well, I obviously yes, but also what do I tell her now? Because I just told her I'm going to be in the state of Michigan for a hearing that day. So then I had to like wait a little bit. It was very strategic. Everything I told you was so strategic. I waited like a few weeks, and I was like, oh my God, Isa, I'm so fucking annoyed. I canceled book club retreat for no reason. It got moved to the 23rd. It was the 23rd all along. It never was the 17th.
Yes.
What do you have to say?
And you texted me that, and I remember after the engagement happened, I remember thinking back, and Riley had texted me being like we could have been at book club retreat right now. And I remember being like, she's so sad. Like, she's so sad. And then after my engagement happened, I was like, I wonder if she was like really sad that we couldn't have been at book club.
No, please, everyone, no one stress. Like, book club retreat is moved now to March. Spring break retreat. It's gonna be so fun. There was a moment where you were over. This was all like also kind of happening when we were working on the live show.
Yes,
and so I had to change Cam's name in my phone, and no, I thought you caught me one time, and I was so stressed out. Now I love that I can tell you all this now, because I literally
so great.
was so stressed. Please, the tears in my eyes.
She's crying. She's not okay.
You guys, I'm just the worst liar ever. Lying to Isa, of all people, though, one person I tell every single thought that goes through my head to. Like, I had to like
swallow,
but it was for the betterment of others.
As Danielle said, it was for the betterment of others in the moment.
Okay, so me and Cam are texting back and forth. Oh, there was a moment, though, where I went to go rebook, and I was like, okay, I'll do like maybe like a January, February retreat, because, here's the drama. Let me go back a little. Sorry, I'm jumping all over.
Please.
So they, Airbnb, I went to go cancel it for the weekend we were supposed to, and they were like, we can't refund you. And I was like, you're telling me I just lost all that money for the engagement? And I was like,
You were
"It's
like,
fine."
Cam?
No, I did have a moment where I was like, it's fine. Issa's my best friend. Like, it's worth it.
Girl.
But no, then I messaged the host. It's
Thank
okay.
God.
No, I messaged the host, and then they were like, if you rebook, like, you can just rebook instead of cancel, and like you can use the money for then. So then it was a matter of like, I was looking at January, I was looking at February, and the price went up so much in those months because I'm assuming ski season.
Yeah, probably.
And so randomly in March, there was a day, or the weekend that we chose is like $20 cheaper than like what I originally booked.
So you made $20.
Yes.
Girl math.
And you were with me when this was also going on. And Cam's texting me. I had to change his name in my phone to actually, I changed it to
Please tell the class.
to Charlene Mark, who is, shout out, she listens to the podcast. This is
Shout
my
out,
friend
Charlene.
Shlee's mom. And it was right around Shlee's wedding and the wedding that you went to. And so I was like, if she texts me, it doesn't seem weird.
Right.
So the moment that I thought you caught me, though, was we were going to Ruby's for dinner. Well, it was like the week we were rehearsing. We were going to Ruby's. I put like my number in or whatever, and they're like, we'll text you when it's ready. Isa and I went around the corner to a bar. We actually just came from that bar. How weird. Anyway, so we're at the bar. We're sitting there. My phone is face up because I'm waiting for the text. I have my volume up. It's face up. And we have a group chat. Unfortunately, it is called 6-7 because we are.
It's not our fault. If you know Kennedy Klauza, Riley's little sister, I'll just say
She's
she
the
started
weirdest
this.
person I've ever met.
She started the 6-7.
She really did. So that's the name of the group chat. Cameron's in the group chat. Issa's in the group chat. I'm in the group chat. Eli, Bailey, Kiki. Anyway, not the point.
Inside scoop.
And that's the group chat. No, but so I have my phone face up waiting for the text from Ruby's, and then Cameron texts in the 6-7 chat, and it pops up as Charlene Mark and so I thought you saw, because then you like looked at my phone and I was like I flipped it so fast. And then I was like, oh my God, like Charlene is texting me about my shoes that she needs to ship me. Do you remember this at all?
I remember,
But like I didn't, she never had
being
to
there
ship me.
and waiting for the text, but like I don't remember like Charlene like.
These are the things that were going on in my head.
But it's so crazy how like somebody that knows something is like so like but I literally was so like I had no idea. So I was like, I'm not even looking at your phone.
Every time I would see you, though, also you would be like, I want to get engaged. I want to get engaged. I want to get engaged. And I was like, she's on to me. Like, she has to know. She has to know because of how much we've talked about it.
I just genuinely was really getting fucking impatient. Sorry.
So then the plan of the engagement, though, Cameron's like, I want to like set it up as like a photo shoot. And he's like, you should tell Isa you want to do a photo shoot in the park. And I was like, Cameron, when have I ever told Isa I want to do a photo shoot in the park? Like, she's not going to believe me. And then we talked about, he's like, what if it's for like the not from here, like photos? And I was like, well, we already did the shoot back in February. We've never done outdoor photos for the podcast. And like, it was right after the show. It was all happening when the show was happening. And so I was like, I feel like if I bring up anything outside of the live show right now, I'm going to stress her out.
Yeah.
And so I was like, we have to figure out like another way. And then I was like, what if Ethan pitches it instead? I was like, she won't say no to a free photo shoot, first of all, with Ethan, who we love.
Yep.
But I was like, I think that would be more believable if Ethan pitched it. And then me being like, hey, you randomly want to get some pictures in the park on this day? Like,
yeah.
And you were so sick too. So like, imagine if there was no Ethan involved. Like, it would have canceled. You would have canceled. You would have canceled 100%. And in my mind, I was ready for you to cancel because of how sick you were.
I'm so dramatic.
So basically, to fill everyone in, Ethan, our friend who was on the podcast, Ethan Carlson, photographer, we love him. He sends an email to just Isa.
Me.
And,
just me.
And I got a little CC on it, but it was
probably the BCC because I didn't see you on that
BCC.
email. And now thinking back, like there was something that I didn't even like catch in the moment. But so like I get an email from Ethan and it's like, hey, like if you're receiving this email, we have booked a studio session in the past like year and I'm updating my portfolio for like my outdoor shoot, my outdoor photos. And I'm offering this to like some clients, first come, first serve, like whoever wants to like shoot with me, I'll give you the photos and like you're helping me by providing me photos that I can use as like marketing material for myself on my website. And so not knowing who else received this email, which now I'm finding out was absolutely nobody. But I received this email and I was like, okay, it says first come, first serve. Like, we all know what that means. So I had to immediately respond and be like,
thank God you did.
no, I know. And so I literally was like, yes, oh my God, this sounds so great. Like, I could be free at this time. Like, let me know what you think. And he responds and is like, well, okay, before he responds. So I send that email.
I know.
And then I get a text from Riley.
I knew you were going to say that.
I get a text from Riley and she said,
shit, I'm blowing my cover.
she said, did you see Ethan's email? And I was like, well, yes, I did. But I'm like, Riley's just really assuming here that I also got an email.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was like her doing. I was just like, oh, wow. Like, what if I hadn't gotten an email?
Said anything to me, and I was like, I gotta bring this up naturally, and so I really
and be like, did you see?
It really wasn't naturally,
but it worked because I was like, oh, she just assumed heavily that I was also included, and I was, and so then
I think I even sent like, phew, I just assumed you
had gotten it,
yeah,
and I was like, yeah, I actually already responded, and you were like, oh my God, like good, like I didn't.
I was like, I'm gonna respond now,
yeah,
please.
Okay, keep going. So Ethan sends this email.
Ethan sends the email. Like, we're all set. You reply. I reply. And then Cam, I was like, Cam, do you even like need me there? Like, Isa could just do the shoe. And he's like, no, I want you there. And I was like, well, I want to be there. I just didn't want to like overstep.
What
like,
a sweetie.
You know, like I could literally
No,
cry.
he knew though.
I was so like honored. I was just so honored to like be a part of your special day and like the planning. And like, I just love you so much.
I love you too.
And sorry.
You're like, I'm so sorry. I need a moment.
So yeah, like the photo shoot is set. And then I think Ethan sent you an email. I never received it.
So Ethan replied to me and was like, okay, awesome. I have somebody that filled the 3 to 4 p.m. slot, please.
Because we didn't want you to pick that slot. We
Why?
Were like, because it was just early. We were like, girl, like, please.
Well, I also got off of work at 2 p.m. this day.
We were like planning between 5 and 6 for the engagement to happen. And you picked the 3. We're like,
So he ended up emailing me back and being like, I can't do 3 to 4, but Riley also responded saying that she's interested in the free photo shoot. So what if we did like you at 4, Riley at 4:30, and then like at 5, you guys can do like some mixed photos and we can use them maybe even for not from here promotional material. And so I was like, what a genuinely fantastic idea. Wow, look at Ethan Carlson just offering us these amazing opportunities.
Did you tell Cameron about that email?
Oh, yeah, I told everybody.
Like, he texted me and he was like, she got the email. She bought it. Like, me and Cameron texted. So we've never communicated more.
Bonding.
And now we're not going to stop.
And now we're just full force. But it really, and after the engagement, like thinking all of it back, I'm like, I am so hard to surprise. Like, I'm genuinely insane. Like, it was such a believable thing. And we'll get into this later, but even me not getting my nails done, like there was an aspect to it that it's like, I couldn't even be mad because I had this moment before going in where I was like, okay, it's a photo shoot. Are my nails good enough to be photographed?
Yeah.
And I had this moment where I was like, I mean, yeah. We'll get to that later, though. There's a whole fucking thing there. But so they set this up beautifully, and I'm like, okay, great. And then Riley we are communicating about the plan for the photo shoot, and then Riley's like, do you care if I just come at 4? Like, I promise I won't be weird and like watch you take photos, but I just like, I'm free.
Was I weird? I feel like I was so chill, but I was like inside. I was literally like
chill,
so shaky, like literally like shitting my pants internally.
I cannot believe this because truly the whole time I'm like, wow, Riley's like taking pictures of me, like getting pictures, like they must be really good.
They were gorgeous.
No, she was just sending pictures to everybody, being like,
We did have a group chat.
We're like walking. We're walking. Please. The eagle's moving. The eagle's moving. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm serving right now. Oh my God. And then the fact realizing that like my family, my in-laws and my friends were just like watching me take photos for like 10 minutes.
Long.
It's like it's already uncomfortable to be like having a photo shoot, but then you're like serving face and it's like there's videos of me like zoomed in being like, anyway, so I'm jumping ahead of myself.
We basically, so the plan was set. And then my job for the week of the engagement was to 1, get your nails done, and 2, get you to come get ready with me. And I knew that second one was going to be harder than the nails. I was like, she'll get her nails done with me. It's my birthday in a few days. Like, she will get her nails done with me. She will.
Yeah.
Did you get your nails done?
No. I was really stubborn about it. I'm really sorry.
Sometimes you're so stubborn.
I am so
like,
stubborn.
She has no idea. Like,
but I had no idea. Yeah.
we got lunch. So we recorded the podcast that Tuesday
Yeah.
before, and then we got like a happy hour
Dinner, yeah.
And I'd asked you so many questions about your wedding at that dinner. I don't even know if you clocked it because I was just like, okay, it's time to lock
I
in.
genuinely have just been so like excited for it
I was
to
like,
happen.
tell me your bridesmaids list right now.
I pulled it up.
She pulled it up. We discussed it. We debriefed.
Y'all aren't ready for the drop that none of you will see because it's really an intimate thing. But
Okay, so anyway, so yeah, I asked you to get your nails done.
multiple times. But here's the thing. I'm a hardworking gal, okay? It may not look like it right now from where I'm sitting, but I do work a fucking service job, okay? And I'm a supervisor at my service job. So like the amount of bullshit that I deal with is beyond me. And I was sick. I still am. I'm coming out from it.
Sick.
I have not been sick, thank you, immune system, since like winter of 2023. When's the first time I get sick?
Now.
My engagement weekend. That unbeknownst to me, I had no fucking idea. And so I see that cough was real. Okay. So that week starts off and I have a rough start to the week. We film the podcast. I'm feeling on cloud 9. We go to happy hour and dinner. By the end of it, I'm like, Riley, I feel feverish.
Yeah.
So I go home and it's like, now looking back, it's so funny. I'm like, Cameron, like not the first night I was sick, but like the next night at like 11 p.m., he ran to CVS to buy me a fucking sinus mask. Like in like, you know, those like,
yeah,
like inhalers or like what are, it's like a,
the neti pot? Or?
No, it's not a neti pot. It's not an inhaler.
Like a
steamer. Thank you. And so I'm like, wow, this man loves me. Like, I'm so sick. And he's like really helping.
No, he's like texting like me, Bailey, Eli, and Kiki. And he's like, I'm pumping her with drugs. Like I'm trying my best to make her better.
Some of my coworkers were in on it too. Crazy lore. Because my schedule. Okay, so this was a whole other thing.
That was a lot too.
But so I was supposed to have Friday and Saturday off of work. The engagement was planned for Friday. And then like due to some complications with like my schedule and one of my other coworkers' schedules, we like switched our off days so that I had to work Friday and Saturday. And I remember calling my mother about it and being like, oh my God, like I'm actually really excited. I have Monday and Tuesday off and now I get to like decompress from the weekend. And she's like literally yelling at me. I'm like, why are you mad that I switched my work schedule that has absolutely nothing to do with you? And Cam was actually being really chill about it. I sensed nothing from him.
He was
like
texting me panicking.
He was like, it's okay. Like, you know, like, I'm so glad you have this time to like process and like decompress and just like start the week a little differently than you're used to. And I was like, okay, slay. But my mother did not do a good job. But I did not know what was going on. So I was just like, she's literally being mean. Sorry, Mom. I was like, why are you yelling at me?
She's like panicking. She's like, I'm flying in.
Yeah.
And like,
And so then what does Cameron have to do? Please. He has to call my boss at work. So Cameron has to call the store to contact my boss. And he asks for my boss, but, you know, my coworker Eileen picks up. We love Eileen. She's like my work mom. And she's like, who's calling? And he's like, who is this? And he's like, she's like, Eileen. And he's like, okay, well, it's Cameron. It's Isa's boyfriend. Like, I need to speak to your boss because I'm proposing to Isa and like her schedule got flipped and Eileen was part of the reason why my schedule got flipped. So she was like, oh shit. And so she's like, I'll transfer you, whatever. So then from that moment on, they all became in on it. Like my boss, Eileen, and some of my other coworkers. And so at work, like I tell everybody that I'm sick and everybody is like Eileen's bringing me chicken soup. Eileen's bringing me cough drops. Eileen's bringing me like zinc in pill form.
Trying to fix you.
Eileen's like, do you need to switch shifts so that you're feeling better? And I'm like, everybody's being so sweet to me. Like, wow. But no, and I'm going to work and I'm feeling so horrible. And so then I'm like, Riley's texting me to get my nails done. And I'm like, unfortunately, like these will survive. Like these will do for your birthday, for the photo shoot. Like it will be okay. Like I don't need my nails done that badly.
I didn't even go get my own done because
I know, and I didn't even notice
that bad.
Me either. I thought. But so my coworkers are involved at this point. The nails are not done and the photo shoot is set. I was very sick. And so that was really frustrating, especially when it all happened.
I thought you were going to cancel on the photo shoot. I genuinely did because I was like, she's so sick. Like she's so sick.
I was just like, there was something about it that was so like, I was so looking forward to it. Oh. I mean, obviously it's like a really exciting thing, but I like for some reason more so than other things, I was very much like, I'm so sick. Like I wish it wasn't today, but like, I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to put some music on. But Riley texted me that morning and was like, I know it might be a lot, but like, do you want to get like ready at my apartment? And I mean, the photo shoot was at 4. I got off of work at 2. And so I was like, I just like don't have enough time.
I know, and I knew you were going to say
And you
no,
know what,
too.
like you get ready at somebody else's place, especially when you're like in a rush, you just like grab a bag,
Yeah.
pile shit in there. And then it's like you get there and you're like, oh my God, I'm missing my this. And oh my God, I'm missing my this. And I forgot to grab the earrings I really wanted to wear. So the one thing I will say, even though I disappointed you and Cameron,
And that's okay.
I will say like the nail thing to me now is so funny. Like it's such a fun detail from the whole weekend that I feel like I'm going to remember forever. And also like I did feel like really confident like when I went to the photo shoot
You
because
look
I was like,
gorgeous.
thanks. But I was like, I got ready in my own house. Like I had everything that I needed right next to me and I had time to get ready. But towards the end of me getting ready to go to Central Park where we were shooting, Cameron gets stressed out with me sometimes because we're very different in the fact that I am always late to everything and I procrastinate everything. And Cameron is the first to do something and he's always early. So there's a lot of times where we'll be getting ready and, you know, I'm making us late and he gets a little stressed out and I'm like, Cam, I love you, but you're literally only stressing me out more. So I need you to relax.
Yeah.
And so this was one of those things. And I was running late and I'm just like, he's just so perfect that I was like, he just really doesn't want me to be late to the photo shoot. And so I looked at him and I was like, Cam, I know that I'm like 5 minutes behind. I literally need 2 more minutes and I will be out of your hair, but you're stressing me the fuck out and I need you to relax. And he was like, okay.
Please.
And then he didn't say another thing. And I was like, oh my God, like he's on one today. Like what's his deal? And so
You know, he's, like, shitting his
it was
pants.
because he needed to get ready
He
and
needed to
like
get
prep
ready.
and
He needed to get ready. He's probably like internally like freaking out.
nervous.
Oh.
So I forcibly failed Riley into failing her
I
task.
was like, I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Cam. I failed both of my tasks this week. But I'll get her to the photo shoot.
I'll get her to the photo shoot. And we got there and it was so perfect.
So fun. The day was gorgeous. It was a beautiful day.
Beautiful. So beautiful. You could not have asked for a better day. And this was my favorite part. So, I mean, we started shooting and Ethan did such a good job. Like I had no idea.
Me and Ethan were like side-eyeing each other the whole time. Like,
I can't believe that. Especially Ethan. Like, I mean, I'm friends with Ethan, but like for him to hold that kind of a secret from me, like he's never had to do that before. So I didn't know like what to expect. So after that, I was like, you were in on this the whole time. That's insane. But I mean, we started shooting and we got to about like 4:30. And, you know, Ethan's like, okay, we're going to walk this way and we're doing a little thing here. We're doing a little thing here. And like, I was the first portion of the photo shoot. So we started with like solo pics of me, but then every once in a while he would be like, ooh, Riley, this is a really good shot. Like get in for not from
did you
here.
ever get those photos?
No, they're coming soon.
Oh, I can't.
He
wait
had to
see.
push the engagement ones first.
I mean, valid.
but
please.
no, those are coming like in the
I'm
next couple of
excited.
days. Me too. But so we're filming, but like he's pulling Riley in here and there. And so I'm getting shots with her and I'm like, okay, like, and then once he's done with me, like I'll just step and grab all of the stuff and Riley will kind of take my place and then maybe I'll pop in for a couple or whatever. But like the not from here and you being there of it all was very, very like helpful to me not knowing anything. Like I truly had no idea. Riley and I have done things like that before. And because it was like an Ethan thing, like I was like, this makes so much sense. Like we're on his schedule. He's doing what he needs. Like it was very chill and lax because I'm like, he knows what he needs for his
And you wanted
website.
to listen to Olivia Dean while you're and
He asked me what album to listen to, and I picked The Art of Loving by Olivia Dean.
No, like that's so sweet.
And it was so perfect. Like Man I Need is playing. Like
You literally got engaged to Baby Steps.
I know.
In the video, all you hear is Baby Steps. Well, the video I have, it's like Baby Steps and me like crying into the phone.
oh my God. That makes me I honestly at that point I blacked out.
I'm sure.
But there was one moment that's my favorite part of the whole story. And I will say something crazy, take it as you will. But I believe that my intuition is like off the charts. Like you need intuition about something. Let me and my gut tell you what the fuck's about to happen.
She's insane.
And so we're walking through Central Park. I have no idea. And then we get to like the top of those steps, you know, like by the water fountain in Central Park. And we're coming down those steps and there's 1,000,001 people taking photo shoots. There's quinceañeras, there's engagement photos, there's people like proposal photos like Cam and I ended up doing after. And I see this like beautiful couple like running up the stairs and running down. And
her dress was
her dress was beautiful.
That's like all I remember from that.
And out loud. It came through my head first and I was like, should I say this out
You
loud?
literally said, you were like, I don't know if I should say this. I'm going to say it.
But then I was like, who fucking cares? I'll say it. I talk about getting engaged every other minute of my life. I might as well do it now in front of Ethan. And I literally was like, like this is kind of like the perfect day. Like it's like photo shoot, my best friend's here, photographer I like is taking pictures of us. It's a beautiful day, like Cameron just pops out and is like, oh, will you marry me? And I could not even imagine what you and Ethan must have felt like in that moment.
I felt my throat in my stomach. Like I was like, she knows, and we are 5 minutes away from the proposal. Like how I didn't know if you could see across the pond because I could see everyone was getting set up across the pond, and so I was like keeping an eye out, and I was like, how did she see them? Like they're
genuinely
so far away. Like I only knew because I knew where to look for them, and I like. Me and Ethan, you were ahead of us, and me and Ethan both looked at each other and we were oh my God.
Genuinely not a clue. And I actually remember because I had that moment, but you know how you self-sabotage yourself? In my head, I was literally like, why the fuck would that happen today? Why? I'm like, I'm sick as hell. I worked an 8-hour shift and it's only 4 p.m.
Yeah.
I've lived a whole day. It's a random weekend. Cameron and I had plans that night. That was my doing. I've never tried to plan something in my life. And I planned.
And you were so excited for the plans. I thought
we were going to Tiki Chick.
Fuck, she can't go to the plans.
I thought we were going to Tiki Chick with our friends before Cameron and I were going to jazz at the Lincoln Center for not only a jazz show, but a Cuban artist inspired jazz show, Celia Cruz. They were showing off her music and they were bringing in a bunch of Latin singers and I was like, Cam, come on, let's go experience some culture.
New York.
Let's do it. We've never been to the Lincoln Center. We've never done this kind of thing. And so I literally made Cameron send me his credit card number so that I could buy them on my phone. And he asked me send me the link and I'll buy them. And I was like, it's literally no different than you just sending me your fucking credit card.
No,
I'm such a brat.
Spend the money.
No, he just didn't want to buy tickets that we weren't going to use. So we made a donation to Jazz at Lincoln Center. You're welcome. $45 each.
Culture,
you're very welcome.
Supporting the arts.
Yup. But so, I in my head, I had such a plan of what the evening was going to be. Why would I think that I was getting engaged? Literally, why would that pass my mind? And so immediately Ethan is like, oh my God, girl. Yeah.
Ethan played it off really well.
He did.
I was like,
he was like, when you get married, when you get engaged, please, let me know. I'll come and take your pictures.
Biting my tongue, about to throw up.
And then in my brain, I'm like, wait, that's a good idea. I should have Ethan take my engagement photos.
And I told Cameron that. Cameron was so long ago, but he was like, I don't know who to hire. And I was like, well, Isa really likes Ethan's pictures. What
maybe there's something there, and it turned into being the whole thing.
And
yeah,
they started chatting.
And so then it was when we got to what's it called, Bow Bridge. We got to not from here. We got to Bow Bridge, and this is the part that I'm most embarrassed about because I found videos later from Megan send me a video, and it's actually so sweet. I need to be better about posting things on social media, but there's a video of Megan just zooming in on us on the bridge, and it's her whispering, and she's like, you have no idea, but you're about to get engaged. And what am I doing? I'm literally serving. I'm like, yes, Ethan, breaking my neck, walking, so embarrassed. My in-laws saw that. It's one thing for other, but I'm just anyway, it's okay. Exposure therapy. And so we're walking on Bow Bridge. This is when Ethan checks his phone and I see the clock, 4:37. And I'm like, well, we're supposed to be over at 5.
And Cam texted me in that moment because he had a different spot originally he was going to do. And he had to move because there was literally a line of people trying to get engaged in the spot that Cam had planned. So he shifted a little. So he's texting me. He's like, hurry up. I'm scared she's going to see us. And also we moved.
and also we're in a different spot.
How the fuck do I communicate this with Ethan right now, who's taking pictures of you? You're standing right there serving. And I'm I don't know how to be we gotta go.
We gotta go. So they do it really naturally. We get to Bow Bridge. Riley and I take some final pictures together, and then we're walking, and it was actually perfect because there was another couple trying to take photos, and I was so engulfed in making sure I wasn't in their photos.
Oh my God, I forgot that even happened.
And getting past them and all of this, and then all of a sudden, from the right side, out of the corner of my eye, I see Cameron. I'm sorry, in what? A button down, black slacks, a belt, and his white fucking Gucci sneakers that he hates wearing out of the house because he doesn't like when they get dirty. And I was like, So I was right. I was like, I guessed this shit like 10 minutes ago, and you guys convinced me that it wasn't happening. And it was just from there on out, it was like, I remember bits and pieces, but it was just like this like surge of emotion. I remember looking back at Riley and being like, is it for real? And then, he proposed and that all happened. And then it's like my family popped out of the bushes and like my brother Felix and like his sister Lauren and like their partners popped out. And then it was like Riley and my best friend Megan were there. And then Cameron's best friends Jack and Sam popped out from behind a bush. And I don't know, it was just like so unbelievably unexpected. Like not like the engagement, but it was just like when it happened. Again, like I was off.
Fully thought it was next year.
Last time we talked on the podcast, literally last week, like I listened back to it and I was like, I tried saying like, I can't let Cameron know how onto him I am. Clearly I was not onto him at all.
Not onto him at all.
I kept telling him, I was like, if there's a ring in the house, I would have found it by now.
It was
clearly did not.
It was there.
It was in the house right in front of my face. Nope, never even looked. I don't know. It was crazy though.
So how are you feeling now, Miss Fiance?
I mean,
can you show them? Put it up.
Okay, it falls off a little bit right now, but this is her. She's really pretty.
So
he designed it with his mom and his sister. Yeah.
Come on.
Like, yeah. So many people have asked me where I'm getting married, and I'm like,
it's been a week today.
I don't even know if I can go home for the holidays, my friends. Like, I don't know what my plan is for 2 years from now. So we'll get there. I'll keep you updated.
Have so much time.
Maybe.
You have something maybe to them.
But it was so crazy. One of the first things, I'll keep you guys updated maybe. Sorry.
I was like,
things. But especially after our TikTok weekend with Not From Here. I don't know how much I'm willing to share with you guys anymore. No, but really quickly, one of the first things I said to Riley after I got engaged was, I can't believe he did it on your birthday weekend. The disrespect is beyond me. It is actually beyond me. And then that's when like she was like, we had to cancel book club retreat. And I'm like in shock. And I'm like, what? You canceled book club retreat for me? And so all of that was crazy. And then like my parents couldn't come for the live show. And I remember looking at them and being like, oh my God, like you guys knew you were going to see me soon. And like, I had no idea. So that did lead into Riley's birthday weekend. Yeah. Well, it was like her birthday week, but then like having those couple of nights together. And then we had like a big like family dinner that Riley came to and leading that into
part of the family. I felt so honored.
You literally are.
Like, oh my God.
You're my best friend.
Thanks.
Oh. We're engaged.
No, I was literally like sitting next to Cameron's mom, across from your mom. Felix is next to me. I was like, I'm literally in the family right now.
I'm a Rodriguez. This Holtz.
I don't know how I got here, but I'm happy to be here.
Oh
no, it was truly like the best, most magical weekend. We had so much fun. Friday night. We don't go out like that anymore.
We don't go out like that anymore. You guys, the Raven on the Upper East Side has been getting so fun. Like you guys actually deserve a shout out from us because we've been on the Upper East Side for years and we've been going there a lot and it's always been fun. But the past couple of months,
so fun. It's always on the weekends. Maybe it's because we'd go at like on a Wednesday night at like 9
looking
PM.
to feel something and it's like
to feel something and just debrief the day, but like now we're actually going on the weekends. We're like, wait,
it was so fun. Like people were getting shots. The bar gave us a round of shots on the house.
No, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
That's a behind the scenes exclusive. You guys wanted to get to know about him.
No, but it was such a fun, like Friday was so fun. And then Saturday was so fun. Well, you were feeling sicky.
I was so sick, you guys.
That made me sad.
I was on so many meds. I could barely keep food down. I could barely breathe out of my nose. It was really horrible. And instead of taking care of myself, what did I do? Took way too many tequila shots. But you only get engaged once. I didn't know I was going to be sick. So what the hell? What the heck was I supposed to do?
So true.
So I'm finally feeling better. And I finally got my nails done. A week late from literally a week ago.
Gorgeous though.
Thanks.
So good. So
anyway,
yeah, that's just a normal week in the life for us.
Normal week in the life. We gave you literally 40 minutes of content about my engagement.
Please, it was the best day ever. I wish we could get engaged again. To Cameron every time.
Every time.
But I'm like, let's run that back. Like that was so fun.
But that's also so exciting. It's like when you get engaged. I mean, first timer, but like got engaged and now I'm like, oh my God, there's so many events. So that's really exciting. And then we like literally like next day hopped into festivities for Riley's birthday. What did we do? Sunday night, we went to Queens.
Which we never do.
But
It was actually so close.
It was.
They
And
should
Queens
go
is
more
so
often.
beautiful. Like, I will die on that hill. Like, the
Oh, it's
views
gorgeous.
from Queens, incomparable.
Yeah.
Like, some of the best that you can get
Oh,
in
absolutely.
all of the city.
They had like it's called Cityside Pumpkin Patch, I think.
Yeah.
And it's literally a pumpkin patch like on a rooftop. And it was just like very cute, very family friendly. There were a lot of kids there at first, but then they kind of started, the later it got, they dwindled out, but they had like themed drinks. We smashed some pumpkins personally.
Yeah.
Kiki and Bailey got face painting.
And then we
Like,
went to dinner after with their
yeah.
faces
and
painted.
it was just like such a silly, like wholesome night after we had been like
Go, go,
all
go.
weekend. Like
Yeah.
it was very like chill and like, let's do something festive in fall.
Something festive.
And then I woke up Monday and I was suddenly 26 years old.
All of a sudden. How did this
Dude,
happen?
Today, okay, skipping forward, I had a moment today where Haley, my best friend Haley, since like literally forever, she like commented on, it was like a Facebook memory, I'm assuming, but it was like it was some stupid screenshot of a conversation we were having of like that's like 12-year-olds. And I had posted it on Facebook way back then. And she like commented on it today and was like, I'm so happy you had unlimited texting for like these messages. And it's literally just like selfies back and forth of us as like 12-year-olds. And she sent me that and I was like getting ready and I was like, ha ha ha. And then I like put the phone down and I like looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, I'm a grown woman. Like
You were like, what
I was
happened?
kind of into it. Like I was like, wait, like I feel like I was wearing like cute pajamas. I was like had finished my makeup. My hair was almost done. And I was like, I feel like 26. Like I wow. Like I don't know. I just like I wasn't expecting that, and I'm liking it. I think that's what was unexpected. That's what was unexpected of it all. Is just like, oh wait, I'm actually enjoying being an adult and looking 26. And I don't know. I just hope that little 12-year-old. I hope she's proud.
She so is. And I know it.
Hope so. But what was I going to say? No, Monday was, what's crazy for me about birthdays is that I just basically, for me, birthdays, I just put so much pressure on the day itself. And I like expect it to be the best day of my life. And it really doesn't need to be. It's just like any other day. It's just a marking of time passing.
Yeah.
And so like I woke up Monday and nothing like bad happened Monday. That's actually a few things. We'll get there. But long story short, woke up early. My dad and my sister were in town. They decorated my living room. Like I opened my presents. Like it was such a sweet surprise to wake up to. I went to Soul Cycle and I was so excited. I've never done a birthday ride. So I was like, yeah, like I get to blow out the birthday candle. No, they didn't.
They didn't bring it for her.
They didn't bring it out for me. So Soul Cycle, I was a little disappointed. That sucked. But it was fine. The class was good anyway. I'm happy I like started the day like moving and grooving. And I picked up my cake. I stopped at the grocery store. I got lunch with my dad and sister, stopped at the grocery store, took my dog to the dog park. And like it was just like a normal adult day. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's what happens when you get older. Like you just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, as a kid, I just feel like your birthday is so like it's high on a pedestal and it's like the best day ever. And now I'm like, yeah, it really is just like any other day. It's just I'm a little older, but it was so special. I was so happy my dad and my sister were in town, and then we got ready for my party, and that was actually like an insane journey there.
Yeah.
But we bounced back. I think everything just like hit me at once in that moment. We were just running like a smidge late, and I could not like. I don't know. I just like couldn't. I felt like I couldn't catch my breath, and I was just feeling so anxious. And then we like took all these boxes out to the Uber to get to the location where I was having my party. I'm really rambling. I'm going quick. Everyone, keep up. And I like get out to the car, and I realize I don't have my eyelash glue because I didn't have time to put on my eyelashes beforehand. And so I run back inside. I get the glue. We get back to the car. Issa doesn't have her phone.
Fuck my life. And so then I have to run back inside, and the Uber driver gives me an attitude, and he's like, so I'm just supposed to wait for you? And I was like, actually, you don't have to wait for me. I will actually get out and order myself my own car. But thank you so much for being an asshole anyway.
So rude. And then so we pull
But
away
we
from
made it.
you. We pull away for you. I'm sobbing in the car. I'm like, I hate my birthday. Like I was just having like a breakdown, and I was like, I don't even want to celebrate. I don't even want to go anymore. Like worst day ever, please. The drama, like always. It was not the worst day ever. It was actually great, and shout out to Cafe Sky. That's where I had my party. Like they really turned it around so much. Like I got in there, they gave us glasses of champagne. The bartender was awesome. She's like, let's turn this night around. Let's have the best night ever. Like, let us know what we can do for you. And I'm feeling very grateful. And it was a good birthday. I don't hate my birthday. It was just a moment.
It was so much fun. You guys have to check out anything on social media because she decorated her whole party herself, planned it herself, and came up with a theme, made everybody dress in style, and it was such a hit, like truly such a hit. It was so fun.
Thanks. Yeah, so stay tuned for, I don't know, the rest of 26. It's feeling like a good year. It's off to a good start, I feel like.
And we can give you guys more of a debrief next week. We just clearly,
we gotta go.
We were blindsided. I was blindsided by the whole engagement thing.
We really had to have like an emergency pod session just about the engagement.
About this.
So
yeah.
And we also have next week, we have to talk about the TikTok scandal.
Calling it a scandal is wild. It's not. We just received hate for the first time.
Cyberbullied, truly.
We will let you know about the trolling. As Taylor said, the trolling and the memes online on the internet. Everybody's so punk. Anyway, whatever her lyrics are. We'll hit you up next week with all of that drama and that lore so that you can be up to date with us.
But thanks for tuning in. If you want to keep up with us on social media, our @ is @notfromhere.podcast. That is NOTFROMHERE.PODCAST.
Thank you so much to our social media manager, Noah Wisniewski. We love you so much, and we're so excited that our season is back and running, so you can check out his YouTube work on YouTube. Search Not From Here Podcast. Maybe put our names in. Helps it populate a little faster.
And as always, I'm Riley Klauza.
And I am Isa Rodriguez. And we are definitely not from here.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.
3, 2, 1.
Wanna hear you go.